action or non-action. Please listen carefully. Action or non-action. Because non-action will be far more important than action. The negation is the most positive action. That is, to see the false and see the truth in the false is to end the false, just to observe. But we're also eager to act, to do something about it. My wife and I quarrel, we disagree, all the rest of the ugly business that goes on. You are probably much more aware of it than I am. The terrible tension, the loneliness, the ugliness of it all. Now, together we're going to observe, not to resolve the problem. Please listen carefully. Not to resolve, not to end it, or try to find a solution for this. But together we'll observe. That is, how you approach the problem. That is, how you look at the problem. The approach is far more important than the problem itself. Indeed. If I am frightened of losing my wife, or, that business, I don't have to go into details of all that. My approach then is conditioned by my fear. And the solution then of the problem is conditioned by my fear. So it is not resolved. You understand? So the approach matters far more than the problem itself. If we could understand this one simple thing. So we are always concerned with the problem, the complexity of it, the analysis of the problem. Our mind is directed to the solution of the problem. We are saying, the speaker is saying, don't bother with the solution, but how you approach, how you come close to the problem, how you observe the problem is much more important than the problem itself. Have you got this? Even intellectually see this, verbally. That the solution is not important. What is important is how you come to the problem, how you look at the problem. Is the problem out there and you are approaching it? Or, please listen, or the problem is you. You understand? I won't go into that for a moment, but that leads us somewhere else. So as we are saying, the approach to the problem is all important. Right? Can we move from there? You are moving, not I am not moving. We are saying how you come to the problem, how you look at the problem, how you gather your energy to look at the problem, Is your approach directed, which means trying to resolve the problem? Or have you a motive, and if you have a motive, you approach with that motive? So, when you approach with a motive, the motive is going to decide how you will deal with the problem. Whereas if you have no motive, please, this demand accurate observation. When you have no motive and therefore no direction, then you are observing the problem purely, without any bias, without any discoloration. You are just observing it. Right? Are we doing this now as we go along? Please, this is not a game we are playing. It's not an intellectual amusement Sunday morning. It's very, very serious. Because life is relationship. If we don't understand that relationship, then we create havoc in the world. We destroy our children. We destroy our each other, which we are doing now, through competition, through wars, through all the horrors that man is doing. So, together we are observing. Why human beings cannot live at peace with each other. That is the fact. That's an accurate statement, not exaggerated. And our approach to it is either pure, non-personal, objective observation, or you are approaching it with a personal reaction. If you are approaching it with a personal reaction, it will go on forever, the conflict. But if you approach it objectively, dispassionately, without any direction, you understand? What is then the state of your mind? Please follow this. What is then the state of your mind which looks at the problem? Is that okay? You understood this? Have you understood somebody? There is. Or let's put it the other way. Why is there conflict between man and woman? Between man and man, the whole relationship. Why? Look at it, please. Answer it yourself. Go into it yourself. Don't depend on me, on the speaker. It's not worth it. It has no value. It's just a verbal entity, a telephone. But you have to find the answer. Why? Is it we're observing together? So you're not learning it from the speaker. It's not teaching you anything. Please understand this. It's not teaching you a thing. Therefore, you are not his followers. He is not your authority.